field. First move, Computer 1. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 1, mana charge. Computer 2, draw card. Mana charge. Computer 1.
And round 3 is going to begin in the typical way. We're going to go up to 4, maybe 6 mana. Yes, 6 mana, and then we're going to decide to summon something. Typical.
Mana charge.
I'm going to predict it's either a Flame Novice or a Cloud Runner Marauder that we see first. Usually one of the two. Bank 6 mana, spend 1. Looks like it's the Flame Novice. God, it's predictable. I want 6 mana, then once I've got 6, I'm going to spend 1.
Computer 2, draw card.
Are you going to do the same?
Mana charge. Mana release.
Ah, breaking tradition.
Summon.
Elven Plague Dancer. Magic creature. It attacks the target and does not kill it. It rotates it 180 degrees. That's bad news for that novice. He's about to become the whole pile of uselessness. Is that a word? It is now, damn it. Consider yourself useless.
Computer 1, draw
Also, while it is on a wood field, adjacent enemies
mana release.
add, is it 2 to their summoning cost? Activation cost? Add 1 to their activation cost, so it's more expensive to activate next to a Plague Dancer.
Attack.
I see your Plague Dancer and raise you my other Plague Dancer. Consider yourself facing off the field. You're a magic creature, so you really don't care. Except that you have a blind spot, which is now visible.
Draw card.
Ooh,
Mana charge.
not a good situation to be in.
Summon.
Dwarf Sniper. 2 fields in front of Dwarf Sniper cannot use dodge. Like so. Not that they're going to dodge anyway, because I don't think there's any dodge in the deck. Apparently they are an awful shot, because after all those shots, only 1 damage went through. Plague Dancer down to 1.
Unlocked.
You got to assume that the Dancer is now the target. I would probably do Cloud Runner Marauder into the bottom left, go straight up the left lane and kill it.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
There's our swordsman. Gonna go after the enemy Plague Dancer.
Attack.
These guys hit for 2, they only have 1 health, but they're also hitting a blind spot, so bonus damage.
No one will defeat me.
That gets rid of her.
I'm not done yet. Mana
And their activation cost is now returned to normal because she's dead.
Computer
Compute 1 takes summoning advantage, compute 2.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Not doing what I said I would, but goes for Flailmonger instead. 2 fields in front of Flailmonger have their summoning cost increased by 2. Obviously won't affect the swordsman seeing as they're out, but being smacked in the side for 1 damage with the bonus blind spot damage, that does hurt them. And down they go.
Computer 1, draw card.
Still advantage with Computer 1 though. 9 mana now. What are you going to do with it? 3 foxes. Target in front of them is rotated 180 degrees. Goodbye. You're now useless, and those 2 fields don't have the summoning cost penalty on them. And take a slight slap as well.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
There's our swordsman. Attacking the rear of the novice. So it is going to die regardless of there being a blind spot available.
This is it.
2 damage into the back, plus the bonus. Dead anyway.
No one will
It only had 2 health. Those guys have blind spots on all sides apart from the front, so 2 damage anywhere, bar from the front, will kill them.
Mana charge.
11 mana, we are doing well here. For cost.
Summon.
Behemoth Terraformer. What say you? It says that it wants to get rid of these swordsmen. Only hits for 1. Well, it is going to get blind spot damage as well, so 2 damage. And it swaps the field that it stood on with the field that the target stood on. They're now stood on wood. That's bad. They lose 2 health because they're no longer stood on their home element of earth, and 2 more for being stood on the opposite element, which was wood.
Computer 2.
Sucks to be you.
Mana charge.
Here 2. It's got 2 targets here on 1 health that it could go for.
Summon.
Behemoth. Will it transform? It doesn't.
Attack.
So it stays as a lonely little puffer. A pupper, even, not a puffer. Only hits for 1 and can only hit in front of it. Like the pleb that it is. But only needed 1 damage to do it anyway.
Mana charge.
It's still a 5 health pupper, so not going to die anytime soon.
Draw card. Mana charge.
That's 10 mana.
Mana release. Summon.
I say, sir. 2 targets presented themselves, sir.
Attack.
Prepare to be fired upon, sir. Blind spot in play on the... what's it called? Its name has escaped me. Flailmonger. Takes 1 damage, so it takes a bonus damage there. The Flailmonger goes down. The Popper counteracts and deals 1 back.
Computer 2. Draw card.
2-2 still has a target here which has 1 health, so easy to deal with.
Summon.
But it says, no, sir. There are things to be shot with tanks, sir.
Attack.
Byleth War Chariot. When a target creature has a summoning cost of 4 or more, it adds 2 to its attack. So, you're dead, sir. You're very dead, sir. Don't come back, sir.
Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Here comes Athenix Citadel. Magic creature. And it gave the tank in the centre a +1 magic protection because they are the same element as to the field which Athenix Citadel has been summoned. And it zaps the enemy tank. Absolute heresy.
Computer 2. Draw card.
One does not shoot a tank and get away with it, sir.
Charge.
You will have your guts for garters, sir.
Summon.
Byleth Centurion says, I will have your guts for garters. Well, a quarter of it anyway. 1 damage. That puts Computer 2 into check. Computer 1 must kill. Not an easy task.
Draw card. Mana charge.
Ooh, actually it can't. I was just about to say it could reactivate the tank, but that won't work. Not enough damage. D's command. Choose one allied creature that you can activate to attack. The target creature attacks without paying its activation cost. So it appears we are going to use the tank anyway. We are going to have a bit of friendly fire here. Just a bit. Beomorpha's not going to like that, so it counters. Citadel's down to 1.
Release. Attack.
Then we're activating the Citadel to finish it off. It keeps it in the game, but now the Citadel is going to be uno numero target.
Mana release. Summon.
Comes Queen's Courier.
Draw card.
Doesn't attack, but allows you to draw 2 cards and then discard 2.
Graveyard.
And he gets rid of Illusion Regeneration and a Ninja Fate Enhancer.
Check. Computer 2.
Check for Computer 1. Computer 2 must kill 2 creatures here on 1 health, 1 on 2. 2 on 2, so 1 damage into the back of the tank would kill it as well. Elven Soul Hunter.
Attack.
Finish off the Citadel.
Prepare yourself.
Zap! And down it goes.
Mana charge.
Magic protection is removed from that tank. Check for Computer 2. Computer 1 must kill. And it's,
Card.
you've got to believe it's going to go after that Soul Hunter.
Mana release.
Arbor Marauder? No. Rival Elven Soul Hunter. Now, Elven Soul Hunter, when it is destroyed on a non-wood field, take any 1 creature from your graveyard with 3 or less summoning cost that is not an Elven Soul Hunter or ultra rare and shuffle it into your library. So she's died, she's not on wood,
Charge.
so that's going to apply here. So a creature comes back from the graveyard,
Library.
and it's the Plague Dancer.
Shuffle.
And that's shuffled back into the library.
Check. Computer 2.
And now you've got to assume that that's going to basically happen again. We're going to either take her out, take the tank out, or take the foxes out. 3
Summon.
choices here. Yeah, we're going to go with the Terraformer.
Attack.
The whole field swap thing doesn't really come into bear here because he's just going to deal 1 damage into the back of the tank and get bonus from the blind spot. However, the centre square is now Waterfield.
Charge. Check. Computer
Check for Computer 2. This is going to be difficult to get out of, but he does have the mana to do it.
Mana release.
Does have to deal a minimum of 3 damage to kill something, though. Summon a Mesmer's Errand. So, just paying to draw 2 cards. I always see this as a bit of a Desperate ploy. It's like, I've got nothing in my hand. Give me something useful.
Mana release.
Trying to top deck it a bit.
Summon.
Whether he top decked it or not, Byleth War Chariot will get him out of this mess. +2 because the Terraformer cost 4 or more to summon. And down it goes. You're dead, sir.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 2.
Check
Draw
again
card.
for Compute 1. I imagine that the Soul Hunter is probably going to be killed here.
Summon.
Yep. Plowmonger's going to deal that. Summoning cost increased by 2 fields in front of the Plowmonger. It does have cleave, so the Soul Hunter will die from this. However, it hit the tank, so it's going to take 2 damage in return. Right in the bonds. She's died on a non-wood field, so her ability will trigger. Creature comes back from the graveyard.
Library.
And it is a Berzar Swordsman. And he will be shuffled into the library.
Check. Computer 1. Draw card.
I would say that the Flowmonger is the target here, just has lowest health. Indeed it is. We're going to fire the tank at it again. These tanks have been responsible for a few kills this game. Summoning cost of those 2 fields is lifted.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Oh, it does have something to summon. Is this a Flame Novice? Nope. There's our Swordsman. We're going to smack you in the side for 2 damage, sir.
Attack.
And you will enjoy it. Well, you probably won't.
This is it.
2 damage for him. Think he's down to 2 now? Is.
Check. Computer
Check.
2.
That's 2 creatures still on 1. If it was me personally, I'd reactivate the dwarves to take out those swordsmen.
Summon.
Oh, that works. That works pretty well.
Attack.
Here comes Byleth War Chariot. One of the targets does cost 4 or more to summon, so +2 damage. And it's going to be a very bad day for these 2. Ooh, you're very much dead, sir. Bonus damage on the tank there for the blind spot.
Mana charge. Mana charge.
Sucks to be you, sir.
Check. Computer 1.
Check for Compute 2.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Not an easy way forward here, but
Attack.
this is probably the best. There's our swordsman. You are getting your money's worth out of these guys. They take down the Centurion.
Behold my power. Mana charge.
Where would be best to summon? If you summoned into that space and attacked the tank... Ooh, I wouldn't have summoned there. Are you sure you want to do this? I'm not.
Attack.
Questionable. Labrunum Marauder's going to attack this tank. And the reason it's questionable is because it'll have a go back. Something tells me it's going to hit you harder than you hit it. Ugh. Not sure that was wise.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Computer 2 with a chance to summon back into check.
Mana release. Summon.
I'll run a Marauder again. With a ranged attack on the tank. No, it's not, because it's an ally. Ah!
Mana charge.
Nearly stepped into it. Computer 2 in check, Computer 1 must kill.
Attack.
Once again, attacking this tank, it knows what will happen. But it's doing it anyway. I hope there's some grand plan coming from this, because they're dead. The tank celebrates. Rightly so.
Mana charge.
That tank is now on 2, so if you summon a 1 cost onto the
Mana release.
fire space, 1 damage? Any 1 damage? Spellmonger. That'll do it, I guess.
Attack.
It would have made more sense a few turns ago to just summon that there, because in 2 turns it would have killed the tank, but
Mana charge.
whatever. It's done now.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Very questionable.
Mana charge.
2,
Mana release.
summoning into check.
Summon.
There's Queen's Courier in its home space, so they're buffed. Draw 2 cards. Discard 2 cards. That is a D's Command and a Ninja Fate Enhancer. Nobody wants spell cards.
Check.
Fair dues.
Computer 1. Draw card.
Computer 2 in check. Computer 1 must kill. It's going to go after the Marauders, I assume.
Summon.
Well, that's not going to do it.
Draw card.
Draw 2 cards. Discard 2. These guys don't have any attack, so... Oh, yeah, more spell cards confined to the graveyard. That is an Illusion Regeneration and Seer Vezak's Cleansing.
Check. Computer 2.
Graveyard of Spells, it seems.
Mana
There's a
charge.
title if I've ever heard one.
Mana release. Summon.
And Computer 2 summons for the win with a Elven Plague Dancer.
Attack.
Who is going to attack the Flowermonger right next to it, but it's magic attack, so there will be no counter. Didn't kill the creature, so it's rotated 180 degrees. Humiliation, face off the board. You lost. GG.
Computer 2 wins.